The sights and sounds of the Indy Lights Grand Prix of Indianapolis, race 1 of 2 this weekend. You are on board with Oliver Askew, this 2.439-mile, 14-turn road course. And I'll tell you what, Anders, watching that and listening to it, it's easy to see it from right here and just think, they're going around on a leisurely Saturday drive. But in reality, boy, it is non-stop action inside that cockpit.
And the two big things that stood out to me is just pay attention to how deep into these brake zones you can go, and the fact that you're going down the back straightaway 165 miles an hour, slamming onto the brakes to make that turn 7. It's just incredible to see how quickly these things decelerate. The second thing that I noticed from the driving style of Oliver Askew is just how buttery smooth he is on the steering wheel. Never throws the car sideways, never puts too much strain on the tire, and I think that's really going to help benefit him here later on in the race. So Oliver Askew at the moment, again, I think is just on a bit of a conservative run because he was any push to pass in the last few laps. So I think he is perfectly happy sitting where he is, just waiting for the tire after the track to come to him.
Back on board with him now. Again, the leader is Robert McGinnis. Askew running in second, and Renus VK in the third position as they get set now to complete what would be lap number 12. So they work their way around the road course here. Let me ask you, Anders, when you watched on board with Oliver Askew, is there a balance from a driving standpoint of letting the wheel take you a little bit, but also letting the wheel of the car know as we watch here that you are in control? But how much naturally is the car just kind of the inertia of it taking you through, if that makes sense what I'm asking?
Well, so really on the way into the corner, you're the one setting the tone, and that's not just with the steering wheel, that's also with the pedals and how deep you brake into the corner. Do you trail brake into the corner, or do you fully release the brake? And then the second half of the corner, that's really where you just let the car do what it wants to do. So you'll kind of see second half of the corner, he just opens up his hands and opens up the radius of the corner. I want to pay special attention here in turn 10. Look at how he opens his hands.
Is there any spot, and maybe it's the upcoming one, once you get through and you go back onto the main straight here and work your way through this last 12, 13, 14 combo, do you get a chance to reset your mind at all, or are you constantly in anticipation?
Well, in most road courses, you don't really have a chance to reset, but luckily around this place you do, because you have these really long straightaways.
And that time's coming right now, right?
Exactly. Such a long time on full power here at the road course. That really gives you a chance to look down at your dash, look in your mirrors, figure out what you're going to do, and talk to your crew as well. And we saw on the onboard lap earlier with Oliver Askew, he actually made a brake bias change on one of the straightaways, so you can really use your tool to your advantage around a place like this.
As we start to approach the halfway point, Anders, this particular series, we know that it is still one where you are learning, you are aspiring to get up into the NTT IndyCar series. I know we've talked about this a lot, but credit to Cooper Tires, because you've got to come up with a tire that gives grip and is reliable for drivers like David Malukas that you look at there in car number 79. But at the same time, you want to present them the challenge of the tires falling off a little bit. They do a great job of doing that. In this particular event, they're going to start to feel those tires going away with.
I think right about this time is when they're going to have to start becoming a little bit more smooth with their inputs to not overdrive the tire. But to your point, yeah, these tires are